So I asked Kenneth, who's one of the brothers who speaks, if I could take his photo, and he's always been friendly. He said, yeah, sure, no problem. So we set up on the side of the house.
I was just a boy.
And I got my backdrop and the light and the camera, and it's a bit of a production. Clearly something unusual is going on here.
Joe's a weird one.
He's running down the road.
Relax feet, man.
Sees what's going on, slams on his brake. This dude gets out of the car, angry as fuck.
No cap.
It looks like he wants to kill me. He's marching over to me. I'm like, oh, this is not going to be great. And I'm like, he goes, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, I explained what I'm doing. I grab my book and I show him the samples of other portraits I'd done, and they're all respectful, they're beautiful portraits. And I explained that there was a death in the family, and I'm going to take photos of the family, including the casket, and I'm also going to pay these people for letting me take their photos. I calmed him down, and eventually he let me be, and I took the photos.
Who was that gentleman?
He was just one of the neighbors, I think. And
he was protecting those people?
He was protecting, yeah, because a lot of people in that area know about them and like to drive by and throw eggs and make fun of them and stuff like that. So
I don't know how to say
he thought I was doing something like that. So
it's not like my girl has to
I got him off my back, and I take a photo of Kenneth. I think I took a photo of Lorraine and her sister Barbara.
Biggest, nicest titties, but I'm still an ass.
Lorraine's holding
all day long,
like nephew or something. So I had a couple prints already, and I go over to Larry, who was one of the other brothers who was in that trailer, and I showed him the prints, and I said, I have an idea. What if I took photos of the family and I gave it to you guys? You could include it in the casket with your sister-in-law. Would you like me to do that? He goes, well, that's fine by me. If they want to do it, it's up to them.
That's true.
So that gave me the green light to go ahead and do this.
It wasn't.
Went back and I tried to get that photo you just saw
of like Kim Kardashian era, like early 2010s.
Timmy in the center,
having
Freddie
a
on the
flat
right.
ass and a curvy body.
Timmy and Freddie were cool. They'll stand there for as long as I want.
And all that shit, but that's dumb.
Freddie was like Ray is now.
Yeah.
But Ray, this is 2004. So it's what, 16 years ago?
You could have a chick who's like a 6 out of 10.
18 years ago. Ray was so uncontrollable. Like, so I have Freddie and Timmy standing there, and I go find Ray, and I ask him, Ray, could I ask you to come over here and I'll take your photo with your brothers? And he would come over and he would stand right next to me, like right next to it, 2 inches away from the lens. And I'm like, no, I need you to stand with your brothers. And he would get, as soon as I corrected him, he would just flip out and go screaming, running off. Pants would fall around his ankles, no belt, and he's wearing jeans that are too big, so his pants fall around his ankles. And he runs off and goes to kick a metal garbage can, screaming. And this would happen over and over and over. I spent like an hour, probably an hour and a half, trying to get him to stand for a portrait. Eventually, I tried this over and over again. Eventually, I got it to happen. And we pack up and we leave, and I gave them the prints, and I gave them some money as well. And we're driving away, and Axel, before he got on the highway again, I said, dude, you just got to pull over the car. I just need to soak in what just happened. That was the craziest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, beauty standards change over the years. In the next 10, 20 years,
like being on
see
another
that
planet.
asses won't be out.
It's the craziest thing ever.
I don't know what it is for me. Big forehead like mine.
Over the years,
I
I kind of maintained a relationship. So those photos came in, were put out in my first book, Created Equal, which I mentioned earlier. So years go by. I popped there again and visited them once or twice over the years when I was doing some other projects for advertising or something in the area. So I kind of stayed in touch with them a little bit. But then when I started doing stuff at Underbelly, I'm back. I love Appalachia. I love going there for content. And I find the people just so beautiful and interesting. It's a shame that there's drugs there. I went there to avoid the drugs, to get away from it. But the drug problem there is worse than LA. But there's other people who have not touched drugs, and they're my favorites. Just the backwoods hillbillies are my favorites.
Yeah, it's weird how dramatic the difference is. And then some like beards, some don't
So
beards.
we're back in West Virginia. I'm like, hey, we're close to the Whittakers. Let's go drive by. So we drive by their house, and I'm not thinking of doing an interview with them. You can't, because I have these rules that I set for my project for Software Underbelly, where I kind of do it in the studio. I try to. And it's an interview where I'm asking questions, and these people can barely answer anything. They just bark or they stare at you or whatever. So I didn't see this as being for my channel. I just was going to say hi to them. And we pull up, and I'm like, life is different now. I have a video camera in my pocket. Let me just shoot a video of this as I'm saying hi to them, and I'll show it to my friends back home who have been here before. I've seen about, I've heard about them before. So I'm shooting a video as I'm talking to them, and as I'm shooting it, I'm realizing, this is kind of interesting.
Guys have so many other
weird things,
right? Like
if I stretch this out, maybe it could be a video somehow.
Yeah, 100%.
And I could use the
100%.
portrait from
There's
Create
no
Equal,
such thing as an
because
ugly
I always
video
include a
when
portrait in all my
computer
videos.
versus
If it doesn't have a portrait, I don't use it.
Things to play with from
So-
that aspect for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it's like
I could use it, but then I just proceeded. I made it as long as I could. I asked them the same question over again. They couldn't answer them because they don't really communicate so well. But that video ended up, I ended up editing it and putting it together, and I put it on my channel, and now it's got 33 million views. 33 million. It's crazy.
What is the story with that family?
The
versus
parents
women,
were
from like, I don't know, 5 out of 10
double.
all the way to
The
10 out of 10,
I think
a lot of them are like pretty
their
much inundated with options
their parents
still.
were double first
Whereas
cousins.
guys, it's like only the top
But in
upper
addition to being
echelon
double first
have all the
cousins,
options
What is
and the
double
rest get,
first
like, fucking
cousins?
nuts.
I don't even know.
Yeah, that's
But in addition to that,
It sucks.
Remember when that
But
one
it's
dude
their
drove his car into a bunch of people?
fathers
He was an
on
incel.
both the mother
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
father's
there was,
side were
that.
twins,
Real
identical
concern.
twins.
I forget, Elliot.
So it's like the
Rogers,
same
I think.
person
I don't know if that was the guy. Maybe
Yes.
he shot people.
Elliot, someone, that was his issue as well,
Birthed
that women
the
wouldn't have sex
mom
with him.
and dad,
Yeah.
even though they were different people,
Yeah,
but they're
the weird
identical
thing
twins.
is,
Yeah,
watch
y'all
the
should go
videos,
like
And then
look up
the
incels. Just-
Parents
He was a psycho.
were
Look, I was
cousins
just
on
gonna say,
top of
most
it.
school shooters
Yeah. And then who knows
incels.
what
I
other
don't give a fuck
environmental
what
issues
gender
there
they
are.
or whatever.
Like,
is
Double
in
cousin,
class.
double cousins, first
Go
cousins,
look it
but
up. A
twice.
lot of
They
incels
share both
are-
sets of grandparents. Could
Some
have
of
them
the
both
truth are
parents
incels.
of one double first cousin, or also the siblings of parents of another double first cousin. This is like a puzzle that you put a test.
I don't explain it. I don't
It can
understand it.
happen when two siblings meet and have
That's why women
offsprings for
complain.
two other
That's really
siblings.
what the big complaint
Oh,
is.
I don't understand it.
Christ.
I don't understand it. But there's a guy who
Body types.
did all the genetic mapping of this, and he
Yeah.
he just showed me. He posted a video on YouTube.
It's
Jesus.
Yeah. So he explains the whole genealogy of it.
So that is this family. First double cousins share all 4 grandparents.
Nothing else,
Okay.
'cause, like, if I'm
So this
a guy
family
seeking
was
a high
deeply
quality woman,
inbred.
like, I don't
Yeah,
really
and
give a shit if she's,
poor
like,
as
rich and
can be.
successful. I don't
Poorer
know.
than poor. I mean,
No,
the
like,
conditions
I would
under
almost
which they
say I
live
would
are
prefer you
unbelievable.
are, you know, like a
the
good
house
cook
is
and,
so
like, can
filthy,
take care of
and
shit and, like,
How do they get
help
any
me
money?
achieve success in my
I'm sure they get
endeavors
some
and,
support
like,
from the state or
rather than,
something,
like, I don't give a fuck
but
if you're a breadwinner or not.
when I
That's
did
a
that
weird
video,
position, because then people automatically assume
I just
that
felt like the
you're
right thing to do is
anti,
to help them
like, having a
financially.
strong
You know,
woman.
because
And that's not
even though YouTube
necessarily the
demonetized
case.
that video,
It's just-
eventually I
it's
fought
not
YouTube on it, and
more
they eventually monetized it.
Yeah, yeah, your value is not propped
I don't
up
know why
as
they
a
would
woman, really,
demonetize
if
it,
you
because there
have,
was
like,
no swearing, no
all
nothing.
these
It's just
other
a
things
poor
that guys
family,
can
but
do to leverage.
that's YouTube.
Yeah,
Which is
that's
like-
true.
But
I agree.
eventually
I
I'm
have to
making
agree.
money on that
Quite
video, so
frustrating for
I just figured I'll share it with them. And then I got so many people requesting, oh my, how do I
That's the
help?
thing,
How do I
is
help
like
this
some
family?
women feel like as they're
So I
growing
put up a
they have
GoFundMe
to
that's
prove
just for them,
themselves
and people
by
donate to it, and I give them money. And I've given them lots of
commensurate
money.
amount of success.